Hey y'all, welcome to My Way Mysteries, the channel that brings you multi-dimensional content, which means that the readings are from a broad and expanded point of view, and that they're not for a specific time but should resonate with you guys whenever you come across them. Today, we're doing Indigo. What about the Indigo? I don't know. I'm gonna pull some cards and see what comes up, okay, y'all? Okay. For the Indigo children, what do we have? What are the messages? Of course. I need again. I need again. Woo-wee. The happiest people in the game. And if you're still in the beginning stages of your Indigo and you're like, no, I'm not there yet, well, this is what you have to look forward to. Joy. Okay. You're surrounded by a lot of feminine energy with this yin card. There's a lot of feminine energy around, surrounding you. Like a lot of mother energy, a lot of nurturer energy. I mean, it's understandable, because of technically where indigos are from, like from a quantum origin perspective. And I don't talk enough about how indigos are basically, their energy is feminine energy, but this is the kind of feminine energy that incorporates masculine energy. This is not, it's called feminine energy here. This is like high frequency feminine energy, which is feminine energy that doesn't have to still link up with masculine energy in order to create balance. The feminine energy already incorporates or is laced with masculine energy within it. So, yeah, it's balanced feminine energy by itself, basically. So, you find that these people, I mean, yeah, you find that especially those who carry, like those who are indigo people that are women, like you find that, like I said, your masculinity is intact. Like if you're female, the opposite sex is sometimes quite intimidated by you, because at first glance you're obviously a woman, and maybe in their eyes you're just a woman, but as soon as the interaction of energy occurs, it's very quickly realized by the opposite sex that, oh shit, what? Like, what is this? And not only is your masculine energy balanced, but it's divine masculine energy. It's high frequency masculine energy, which means that a lot of the times men around you are not only intimidated by you because of the way you're acting, but they also realize that the way you are is how they wish they were. As in, you are the man they wish they were. Now, as usual, I'm never trying to be controversial. I just be saying what I be saying. This is not taking a dig at any man's masculinity. Do not take things personal. Like, it ain't like that. But I'm trying to explain to the women that are watching this channel who are indigos that this is why sometimes you will get into certain relationships with certain men and find that this man is competing with you. And you don't understand why, because why would a man compete with a woman? But it's because you portray such high frequency masculinity. So you are basically, in his eyes, the man that he wishes he was, even though, at the same time, you're still a woman. This is not a thing of like, I'm not talking about butchness. If you think masculinity is about butchness, or masculinity is about, I don't know what, or masculinity is about violence or force or something like that, then like, listen, boo, sasemncane. This, I'm talking in sense of drive. I'm talking in the sense of strategic thinking. I'm talking in the sense of discipline. I'm talking in the sense of a sense of direction, an ability to acquire what you desire without force. But more than anything, definitely the sense of direction. The knowing what you want and waking up and going to go get it. And some of you'll find that men are not threatened by this within you. They are actually attracted. They're actually attracted to it, but no buts. Yes, no buts. No buts with this one. You find that some men are attracted to it. It's not something new. Maybe this person grew up in a household where their mother was like that, or they grew up with a grandmother figure who was like that. So they are quite comfortable and familiar with this type of energy within a woman. And if anything, they prefer it. Because it makes them feel balanced, which is literally what happens in these situations, where if a man is uncomfortable with this kind of balance within you, or this kind of divinity within you as a woman, it's because you're reflecting the parts of him that are not in balance, that are not in harmony. And he doesn't want to look at himself as something that is less than you or weaker than you, so he will rather lash out at you. But should you come across a man who is working towards balance, he doesn't have to be balanced himself, but if he's working towards balance, the thing is, you have that energy. You balance out energies around you, whether that person is comfortable or not comfortable. Obviously, the ones that are not comfortable will lash out at you, or, will just completely not be attracted to you. That doesn't mean that's the only reason someone is not attracted to you. But your energy in itself is kind of like a medicine when it comes to energies. Whatever room you step in to, I want you to know you balance out the energies within that room. And it's the same with this kind of situation. This will be a man who is comfortable with looking at parts of himself that are not in harmony, and because his core intention is to better himself. And so he will see this as an opportunity to do that, not an opportunity to hate himself and deflect that onto you, but rather an opportunity for him to be better for himself. I'm actually getting that, yeah, a lot of you might be struggling with this indigo energy when it comes to being in relation to other people, because when by yourself, by your energy, like it's just like that, boo. It's expansive. So it's really hard for you to be in a situation that limits you or that puts you down. If someone tries to put you under their foot, it doesn't last too long. If someone tries to belittle you or convince you that you're not enough or you ain't shit, even if you are able to believe it for a little while, the indigo frequency within you balances out the energies as it does for others. It obviously starts with you. So you're not able to be in that situation where you're small in order to make someone else comfortable. You're not able to play that role for a long time. And a lot of you are starting to realize that a lot of people in society require you to play that role. This card says, all that glitters. You know the rest of that, right? All that glitters is not gold. So I'm getting that a lot of you have tried to, I'm gonna call it selling yourself. You were selling yourself so that other people could love you. Maybe it's because I'm doing a direct translation. Selling yourself is not a good term. Ngisho ukuthi like ukuzithengisa. Do you get what I mean? Like, I'm sorry if you don't speak the language, then just go with selling yourself. Like, you were basically, cheapening yourself. Maybe that's also a good term. Like, you were kind of you were making yourself small so that someone can love you. You were making yourself small so that someone can stay with you. You were making yourself small so that someone can feel safe around you within their limitation, within their smallness. Because ultimately, this is a person that doesn't want to work on themselves. They just want you to not be such a shining star so that you don't reflect back to them the fact that they're not working on themselves. So this was a person who, if they haven't become abusive to you yet, they were going to become abusive eventually. Be it verbally or be it physically or whatever. Excuse me. And it's because your energy, you shine too bright and it makes them feel self-conscious. It makes them feel like they're not enough, but you're not doing anything wrong. They already feel that about themselves, and your energy mirrors what they feel about themselves back to them. So you're not doing anything wrong. In fact, you're trying to hide your shine. You're trying to be small so that they feel comfortable, but your indigo-ness is not allowing you to do that. It's not allowing you to betray yourself. It's not allowing you to sell yourself to this person. And because of that, it might be time to leave. It might be time to leave the situation. It might be time to leave the relationship, or it might be time to take a break. It might be time to just open a window and let some fresh air come in, gain a new perspective. Yeah, gaining new perspective. I just feel like also there's a lot of guilt here. You asking yourself like, why can't they just love you? Like there's been a lot of gaslighting here, be it this is a relationship or a friendship. There's been a lot of gaslighting here. Someone making you feel like you're impossible to be with, someone making you feel like you're too much and that's why this isn't working, someone making you feel, someone might be even like this person's infidelities or their cheating spree is literally done on purpose to straighten you out so that you can feel like you're not enough and stand in line, like bow down type of thing. And deep down inside, you know that. You've seen this before. This is not the first time. And for me, I feel like that's why it was happening now. It was so that you can not experience it from a point where you're young and fresh and you have no idea what's going on and you're being manipulated and you don't even know why. But I keep calling it your indigo frequency, but it's almost like indigo ancestors. I don't want to lie, I've never seen this. It's really weird. That's why I don't even know what to call them. Indigo ancestors. You know, like how yesterday I was talking about the Anunnaki, who are basically like Nzunza ancestors, right? Because, like, you know, this is the indigo ancestors. I've never seen this. Indigo can sometimes come across as like weirdly solo, even though obviously I know that you're never alone and so forth and blah blah, but I mean, indigos can sometimes come across as very singular, and there's a message here as to like, hey, you're not alone, you know that, right? Also, by the way, this is some bullshit. Like, this thing you're going through with this person for the third time, this is some bullshit. Like, stop. And so you've got here deep knowing and a leg up. You're going to get some help. You're going to get some help. You're going to get like, oh, remember when I told you guys about that indigo matrix or something like that? It's expanding, and more than that, it's expanding within you. Like, there's something about your inner world as an indigo where it's expanding, and so these indigo ancestors are coming up and coming through. Yes, I thought the mothers, oh, of course. Oh, of course, of course, of course. Okay, so you know how I was like, the Anunnaki is the head of the Nzunza nation? The mothers, the ones I was talking about, they are the head of the Indigo nation. Oh my God. So I love finding out things with you guys because, I mean, we're in it together. Oh my God, this is so cool. Oh, okay. I need time to myself, but okay, I can do that after. Bitch, don't you dare cry. This is so beautiful, you guys. This is so... Why didn't I figure it out with the snow? Why didn't I figure that out? Because I don't know why, but one of the characteristics of the mothers is snow. I don't know what's up with that, but... Oh my God, talk about people that love cold weather. Or should I say entities that love cold weather? And that's turning into winter. Winter's gonna be the best. Yeah, when this year? Winter's gonna be the best. You're gonna receive help. You're gonna receive downloads that basically relate to you. Firstly, that you're not alone, but more importantly, they're going to show you. It's more about telling you. It's more about showing you. Like, yeah, they're like, we're not really here for the talking. We ain't really about the talk. Like, not when it comes to something like this. But it's also very much because of you. There's a space within you that you've opened up. There's like a stargate that you've been able to access through your loyalty to yourself. Even though this person was trying to play you, like in terms of making you believe certain things about you that were not true, I'm just getting that, like, even if like you love this person and you still want to be with them and whatever, there was this other part of you that was starting to grow and grow and grow. I'm seeing this like flame that started out really small, like a matchstick, but now it's a bonfire because you've secretly been nurturing it. You've secretly been harnessing it. Like, you've secretly been talking nicely to yourself. Even though someone else talks badly to you, you would in turn be like, oh, miegelo, I got next. Like, I don't know. You've just like, ooh, you double agent. Good for you. You've secretly been rooting for yourself. It's as if you weren't sure yet. Guti, can I be rooting for myself? Like, what's going on? Mara, lembo wa oivulile, it's enough. Like, the mothers are coming through that. And, yeah, they're gonna do the rest. Duenanje, receive. There's this message from the mothers, especially from the indigos. It's like it's very necessary for you to be able, as indigos, because, you know, as the children of these entities, it's very important for you to connect with them and for the connection that you have with other people to be built on the foundation of your connection with the mothers, because it's something about accessing your true like your true nature, your true self. Do you know what I mean? There's something about drinking from the purest water. There's something about connecting to home. And then after that, you're free to explore the world as you choose. You're free to explore people as you choose. But so long as you haven't yet solidified this connection, you're always going to be sort of like in a state of doubt about yourself, which allows an open door for people to come in and try to manipulate you by telling you lies about yourself, just to benefit themselves, just to make it so that you are easier to manipulate for them, just to make it so that you are easier to mold for them. You are not for them to mold. You are not for them to try and make you theirs. You do not belong to whoever is trying to do this to you. And the education that you're going to receive from the mothers is going to expand your self-awareness and therefore your confidence in a way where you will never doubt what you are ever again, because they're going to tell you. They're going to relay to you exactly who you are, what you are, why you're here. And that will make it so that you're balanced and in harmony, and you are back to this because this is who you are. Happy. I'm not into the word happy, to be honest. Joy. Okay? This is who you are. But this is not something that you believe in or you hope in. It must be something that you know. The minute I see this card, I see myself. Like, all the time. And so do you. When I showed you this card, you were like, oh shit, that's me. So, yeah. Let's solidify that. Okay, boos. If you resonated with the reading, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And if you would like to book a reading, please look at the information in the description box. Okay, cool. Later.